Take a look at New Jersey's Delaware River Golf Trail. We gotta start at the top and make our way down. There's some great golf on this trail.
So let's take a look at this pretty cool 1960s built golf course. And even got to meet the golf designer himself when checking in.
This design the golf course.
No, really?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
cool. Sweet. The name I didn't recognize. That's
It was originally Holiday Lakes.
Holiday Lakes. Okay.
So the first hole was down the hill here.
The course was designed by Gerald Roby, and then also the gentleman that checked us in. And I tell you what, it's a residential type feel here. It's a beautiful part of New Jersey. It doesn't feel like you're in New Jersey at all when you get here. The course was built in 1966, and it had some name changes we're going to go through.
Then you'll have to take a look at the full video. But this was a interesting golf course. Also a lot of water throughout it. That is a man-made lake. And the whole video is dedicated to that golf course. Let's take a look now as we head on down the river. And we take a look at the Hidden Acres Golf Course. Just a little bit off the beaten path.
The course used to be an old dairy farm. That's still parts of the dairy farm are still here today, but the barn was updated in 1930s because it burnt down. But the foundation is old.
Okay. We had to obviously get the carts in here and stuff. As you can see here was a trot we filled concrete in.
Golly. Oh yeah.
Trot
Wow.
down.
How old is? Do you know how old the actual barn is?
This barn, I think originally, the story I heard is the original barn burned down in the 50s, late 50s. Yeah, that was kind of like a milk house area right there.
Okay.
And that
Yeah,
part-
you can see the new roof. Yep. Let's take a look here at Hidden Acres. 9 holes of golf. You just can't build anymore. Built in 1977. Let's take a look at this 9-hole facility. It's family run, it's family owned, and it's not changing in the last 60 years now. And 30 years ago, they wanted to expand the golf course to 18 holes, but because it's on marshland, they're very limited with the state, and as a result, they're not building anything, and there's no courses really being built in this area. So if you built one back then, that's it. Interesting layout here on number 1. You don't really need driver. You could probably hit iron off the tee. It's hard here. It bounces pretty hard. We're in a rocky area. I rolled off somehow. At those putting green surfaces, they look nice already.
Course to get out and play. I enjoyed it very much. I hopefully we'll get to play some other courses like this in the near future. Here on the Delaware River Golf Trail. Let's take a look now as we consistently head on down this trail. And we head on over to our next golf course. This golf list of the New Jersey Delaware Golf Trail.
We're here at the interesting and old Harkers Hollow, built in 1929 by Robert White, who was a Scottish architect. And Robert White was also a grounds crew attendant over at Shawnee with Tittinghast, and they put together a good course. The course does have a lot of lost history here.
Getting over there and taking a look at this private golf course that now is public and open to anyone going out there playing. Being constructed in the late 20s. This is exciting to finally switch it up and hit the twilight right here at this 167 acre property. It's got a swimming pool, it's got a beautiful bar. I'll tell you what, the course itself is beautiful, and it's a Robert White design course. I played East Potomac. This historical golf course has so much rich history, and I was excited and smiling while I went over here. And as the original clubhouse,
And being built in 1929, it's very traditional. Here, it's pretty straightforward for the first 4 holes, back and forth. But then there's elevation.
and Robert White was a school teacher before emerging over to the United States in 1897, attending university at Wisconsin-Madison, and then becoming a professional grounds crew keeper.
Before he designed this golf course here. He also was a pro on the PGA Tour and competed in the US Open.
Great golf course. You got to take a look at it for yourself to experience it. I like this one a lot, the history, but there's a course right next door. And again, on the Delaware River Golf Trail, you have to add the Architects Golf Club, a famous public golf course that's dedicated to golf architects.
Take a look at Architect Golf Course.
Because there's no other doors than what I'm talking about.
And on this channel, we really love golf design, so we had to come out here. It's in New Jersey. It's a little bit of a drive, but coming out here and to see each one of the holes, we're gonna talk about each one of the golf designers on each one of these holes, and maybe even dig into a little bit more on other videos. So if you like this type of stuff, subscribe down below for more of the Professor and educational public golf courses in your neighborhood. Each one of the holes represent a different golf designer, so it's a course I've been wanting to get over for quite some time. A Stephen K designed one. I'm starting to really like a Stephen K design course, and you can tell he really highlighted golf history with this course, so we're happy to be out here. Originally built in 2001 by Stephen K, this course is designed for golf designers. Really, each one of the holes represents a famous golf designer in history, and we're starting off with the old-fashioned father of golf here. All right, we're moving into the first hole here. First hole here is based after Thomas Mornis, who's the godfather of golf design. And these are pot bunkers, which are kind of an old-fashioned type golf course feel. I gotta get there, God. The next hole here, we have number 2 is our first par 3. We got 3 bunkers right up there, and it does drop off. And he was known for these type of holes, so let's just get one up there. Got a 7. These greens are nice though. They do.
Very enjoyable round of golf, an enjoyable day when you get a chance to play Architects. Now brings us closer to the southern part into the Atlantic Ocean, where the trail ends. But you have to head on over to Mountain View Golf Course, just north of Trenton. Is an amazing golf course just near the river. During our travels, we'll come across a golf course that truly feels like you're in the backyard of golf destinations. That is, in this case, Mountain View Golf Course, located in West Trenton. We took our talents over there, and we're going to walk through the first 9 holes of that golf course, giving you as much stats and information as we can of this course that was built in the 50s. The course is one of many Mercer County's Park Commission courses, and it's going to be another course that we hit up that is on our top Mercer County golf course list. And this one is supposed to be one of the top ones. Maybe not the best, but Mountain View has a lot to offer. Being built in 1958, the website says it best, this course is mature. And it has some amenities. It's one of those courses that we will be getting over and doing an update video in the near future. I gotta play a full 18 there, hopefully. Let's take a look now at our next course as we swing down the river. And we head on over to Rancocas, where the river splits into 2. Near the Rancocas Extreme. Alert, it's in the middle of the winter time. No tee time as usual. You can kind of forecast on Golf Now where you're at with this course. Let's zoom on in to this course that's been on our list for quite some time. And we went through each one of these holes, but more importantly, we took a look at everything that this golf course has to offer, especially the tee boxes that are unique like none other. We're going to talk about those in a little bit. So we walked right into this course, grabbed a card, and headed off to not the first hole, but number 10. Because of the frost delay, they decided to have us go off on the back 9. Now, it's important to note that that's the historical route for this course. So if anything, we're doing exactly what we should be doing if you're going to be going back to historical golf courses like this one here. Now, if you made it this far down the river, we still have only one more course here to take a look at. And that's the famous RiverWinds Golf Course. A course that's always been on our radar and finally got a chance to play. Here with the Professor, an independent golf channel focused on fun and affordable golf in your area. This list provided some fun education for you with this amazing golf trail. Course worth it. Walking through each one of the 18 holes here, over 7,000 yards, and you check in, you think you got this big old clubhouse coming. and that you just can't miss, but that's not the case. They haven't built it yet, so there's more of a rec center, as you can see right here.
Here at RiverWinds Golf Club. I tell you what, you can actually see the skyline there from Philadelphia. That's pretty cool. You don't really get golf courses like that, at least public ones.
Jaworski's pulling out all the stops on this location.
Probably. Now, hopefully you get over here and you play each and every one of these golf courses on the Delaware River Golf Trail. A fun trail made up, and maybe it turns into something. That's it for this list. Keep a lookout for more videos to come.